Hello everyone, welcome to Chasing Adventures. Today we're going to be taking a look at KingCamp's heated camping chair. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And for my regular viewers, you all know that I love camping, whether it's rain or shine or cold or hot. And I've tried out various camping chairs, from very small portable chairs to large padded chairs and other camping gear, but I've actually never tried out a heated chair before. So when KingCamp asked me if I wanted to take a look at their new heated chairs, I said yes please, because both me and my wife, we both love a heated chair option in our car. Both of our cars have it, and it's one of the options we have to get. And for the most part here in the Pacific Northwest, the weather stays relatively cool. So I have the heated seat on most of the year. So this will be a great option for camping too. Now to start, this is not compact when it's folded compared to say something like this. Because this chair is an oversized quad chair that seats two people with armrest and cup holders, but it does come with a nice carrying bag with straps to easily transport it. And there's an upside to being large, and we'll take a look at that later. But the overall dimensions when it's folded are 9 inches by 9 inches by 36.2 inches. And when it's fully deployed, it is 36.2 inches tall by 55.5 inches wide, and the sitting height is 16.1 inches. And the chair weighs 13.4 pounds. So again, it's not the lightest chair I own, but it can support up to 440 pounds. Now, to unfold the chair, it's very easy. And that's one of the reasons why it's so large when it's folded. If you ever use the quad chair, it's just the same, but with lots of options. First, you just take it out of the bag, and since it's already assembled, just open it and that's it. There are no complicating setup with this chair, unlike some of my compact chairs where you have to put the frame together and put the seat cover on. I mean, it's not too complicating, but it does take some time. So you have to decide which chair fits your camping style, because this chair, you don't want to take it while you're backpacking into the woods, but for overlanding or going to campgrounds with your car, it's perfectly adequate. So the chair has two cup holders on each side, but not only that, it has slots to hold your wine glass and a mesh pocket to hold your power bank. And by the way, the power bank is not included with this chair, and each seat requires its own power bank. So you're gonna need two power bank if you're gonna be using two-person quad chair like this. And the seat is, somewhat padded, but I would have liked to see a little more pad, especially down here on the leg and maybe on the top here. But overall, it's made with pretty good quality material. Now, the highlight of this chair is that, of course, the heated pads that's inside the seat and the lower back. And what stands out from other heated seat is that this heated pad is made with carbon nano heating sheet, unlike other heated chair with wires that goes around. So this chair gives uniform and stable heating effect. And you have 3 different levels of heat. High heat up to 149, medium heat up to 131, and low heat up to 113 Fahrenheit degree. And per KingCamp, when using a 10,000 milliamp per hour power bank, an environment of 73 to 83 degrees, which normally you wouldn't use a heated pad to heat your body in that temperature, but they said it will last up to 7 hours of continuous usage. But that will depend on the ambient temperature and how big your power bank is. Now, I have a 200 watt power station, and I know this is an overkill for this chair, but I wanted to see just how much power it draws on each setting. So to test that, just plug the USB cable to the power bank, or in my case, power station, and let's turn it on. All right, so the USB cable is plugged, and I'm gonna turn it on. So first, on high, it's drawing about 16 watts. Let's go to the medium setting. Okay, we're on medium setting, but it's still drawing 16 watts. Let me try going to the lowest setting. It's still drawing 16 watts. So I guess to heat up the chair first, it's gonna draw 16 watts. And so let me wait until it gets fully warmed up and test it out from there. So I'm gonna keep it on high first. And I could already feel the heat. Oh, that's nice. So it's been about a minute, and I did feel the heat. That's a good heat. So let me try lowering it now. See if it makes any difference. So now I have it on medium setting. And as you can see, it's turning on and off. And I think that's because on medium setting, it goes up to a certain temperature and it shuts off. So if I were to do it on the lowest setting, it's even going to shut off even longer. And then until the temperature falls down, then it's going to pump back up to 16 watts. So I guess each setting is going to draw about 16 watts, but it just depends on how long it's going to stay on. So for instance, if your body heat is also affecting the temperature of the heated pad, then it'll shut off even longer. Now, more importantly, does it really provide uniform heat across the board? And yes, it does. It warms up very quickly and the heat is felt evenly across the board, unlike the wired ones where you only feel the heat only where the wires are. And for the comfort test, I'm about 5'8", and I normally like chairs that are lower to the ground, but this one is not bad. It doesn't dig into my thighs unlike other quad chairs that I used previously. And you know, since it's two-person, it's pretty roomy, and I could even sit with my legs crossed, or I could even, I could even lounge like this. So overall, the seat is pretty comfortable, but if you have larger frame than I do, then this might be a little tight because you could actually feel the bars here on each side. So for you, you might want to try out their single quad. But overall, for my body style, it's not too bad, and it does hug my body very well. It gives pretty nice support. But the heat is what makes this chair stand out from other chairs. And you know what? It's so nice and warm, and I could feel the heat like right away. I think I could fall asleep in this chair. So before I fall asleep, let me wrap up this video. This KingCamp chair is comfortable and it does provide a lot of heat evenly, very fast. So if you're an individual that gets cold easily or just want to add some more heat to your body while camping or during gathering at home with friends and family or watching outdoor sports, this is a perfect way to do it. And it's also perfect for someone who lives in PNW. Now, the only downside is when it's folded, it's not compact as some of my other camping chair, but for what it is, it's not too bad. And you do need to purchase a power bank if you don't already have one. But other than that, there are more positives than negatives to this chair. And they have 3 different styles. This double quad chair, which I requested because I know my wife would love this. And for Pepper when I'm solo camping because he gets rather easily cold. So I know that once I put him on this chair with the heated pad, he's not gonna wanna get out of this chair. And a single sitting quad chair, and I think that one has more room and embedded cooler. So if you're an individual with larger body frame, you might wanna check that out. And a zero gravity chair, which I have their non-heated zero gravity chair, and that chair is very comfortable. So to add a heated pad on that chair, it's game over. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I'll leave the links in the video description for your convenience. And if you thought this video was informative, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And KingCamp also sent me their canvas belt tent, which I'll be using on my upcoming camping trip. So please look out for that video as well. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. And until next time, keep chasing adventures, and I'll see you all on my next video.